Hey, I need makeup on set. Come on, pronto. I think I look pretty damn good. Sorry, I can't say the D word. Today, I have a very special guest on today's episode of ZooTube. I don't want to spoil anything, but that means no mean comments, or I'm gonna get ya.
Oh my God.
So today, the YouTube, hold on a minute. Is that a fresh cup of tea I see before my eyes? You know I can't resist, right? In my new honey mug. You might expect a sponsorship from honey after this point, but no. I don't want to be stuck on a pike like the rest of these tubers. The gallery of honey. And to be honest with you, I think the person we're talking about today may not be separate from this thing we're discussing right now, but that's okay. She doesn't give a Ozley ASMR. That's who we're talking about today. She's great. You know, she does everything she needs to do in her profession. And that's precisely the problem. You see, I like to challenge my tubers to maybe get out of their comfort zone and try something truly extraordinary. Because I think they're pretty interesting people. Ozley, you know, it's very easy to get a read on you. I can tell you're trustworthy and awesome. Two of the best qualities a person can have. She really holds it together, alright? And if you don't agree with me on those last two, you can agree that she's very well intentioned, if nothing else. So like the other ASMR tubers, Ozley, if you got something to say, I'm willing to listen. And I will. I'm gonna hear it out. I come on camera every now and then, just let you guys know what's going on. And does it make my day any better? No! Any tuber in the audience wants to collab, make sure to put your boxing mitts on, and we'll go to town. So Ozley, yeah, do what you gotta do. That's what I've been saying since day one. These YouTube fat cats, they ain't gonna care too much. Alright, you make a change or a layover. Hey, I'll be watching. So, I see you made a come up on TikTok. Congratulations. I haven't really spoken about TikTok, but it looks like a very good way to get blitzed on clout. Just kidding. As you can tell, my stance on social media is it should be in the can, baby. And look, I'm not saying YouTube is perfect. I never said that. I never will. Okay, YouTube is just as bad as all these other places, you know. But I'm saying TikTok is the worst offender. If you want to tank impulse control, there's no better way to do it than to download TikTok. Follow your favorite creators and scroll all day. But man, like, it's not just like the thing, like consuming and breaking your attention span. Pretty much everybody's going to clinics these days, getting diagnosed with ADHD. I try not to laugh because in the slightest sense I can't help but find it kind of ironic. So like, there's benefits to having smartphones like GPS and microphone surveillance. When that lithium-ion battery explodes in your pocket, you're gonna be telling me, dude, you're right. I shouldn't have bought this thing, and then you're gonna have a bum leg for the rest of your life. I went out with my boys to the laser department, and we came back with a new discovery of something called the Ozley wavelength. You know, very cool thing. So, figure one, the localization of wavelength in visible light. So yeah, you can see it right there. It's a very well thought out diagram. And figure two, the visualization of chaos. So the science is simple, it always has been. The wavelength shows everything that is wrong with the world without needing to say anything about it. Truly inspirational, a marvel of human perception. The real question is, what are you gonna do about it? What this basically tells us is, people who have the ability to see everything that is wrong with the world sometimes don't say anything about it. People like me, we're happy learners, always and forever. And YouTubers, you got something that I want. Precious knowledge. Let's go look at the YouTuber hierarchy of needs. Ozley ASMR. Check that out, right? You probably wanted to get on this hierarchy of needs just as much as the rest of these tubers. I know you've been waiting long in line, waiting for your turn, but the day is finally here. I'm gonna rank ya. I'm gonna put you at a clout and outreach, mid-tier. So that's the determination of clout worth. I think you've spread even. You know, I checked out your TikTok. Now, I'm not going to be too generous about it, but yeah, you could probably reach a lateral ascension in due time. Today's paranormal topic, ghosts. Ozley, I'm sure you had some experiences in this regard. I wouldn't put it past someone like you to not have an experience with a ghost at some point in your life. Maybe you have something odd that happened. You know, one day you could tell us, you know, the whole world is waiting to hear. Tips and tricks for communicating with ghosts. Remember that they are thinking and feeling just like you. And they will respond not necessarily with pure intellect, and sometimes in a more emotional way. It's up to you to rationalize out what that means and how to counteract it. You know, if you get the skinny like. Obviously, I have a lot of experiences with this stuff. I feel pretty comfortable talking about it, but I'm always willing to hear someone else's experience because, you know, I may not know what I'm fully dealing with. But don't be afraid if you're gonna engage with one, you know, you gotta be on your toes. Not really. They like to make sure you're relaxed, you know. Because when they start talking to you, they want to make sure you're not going to freak out. You know, this is why some of them start talking to you when you're falling asleep. Some of you may say, no, dude, that's not real. You know, because it happens to me and that's creepy. And it is kind of weird, but it is something they do. They wait for you to be as relaxed as possible before they start talking. You really got to be looking out for it. If you want to hear them, you will. But I will say the sleep paralysis demon, I don't think that's really an advent of psychology necessarily. Same with disorders like schizophrenia. I think that's something else going on that people don't really lend themselves to or take the time to understand, but nobody's gonna do a f***ing thing about it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. My name is Chad, and I will see you next time.